Well, hello everyone, it's me, welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be reading a three-page story I personally wrote. It was a total of 1,682 words. Holy crap, and it's the first story on my channel. Yes, this is supposed to come out Saturday, last Saturday, but it got delayed because of how long it is. It's 3 pages long. Look at it. I know. Now, if there's any criticism against my story, I will delete those comments because honestly, I hate to go to that side. I personally don't want to delete your comments, but if they go too far, then I'm gonna have to. All right. Now, honestly, if you like the story, you can share it with your friends and tell them to share it with their friends because maybe this story could get worldwide. Honestly, you never know. Maybe it could. Because maybe you guys would appreciate it. Maybe you guys would love the story. Maybe you guys would hate it. If you go against any of my stories or any of my videos, then I will immediately delete those comments the moment I see them. So don't try it. Because I have the high ground. Yep. I'm too excited for getting Star Wars Battlefront 2 for Christmas. I'm getting way too excited, so I'm quoting Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, don't try. Alright, anyway, let's get on to the story. It's called Slenderman, The Field Trip by Luke J. Thompson, a.k.a. me. Yeah, that's my name. Anyways, let's do it. Brian, get ready for school, Brian's mom said. Did you sign my field trip paper? Brian says while he frantically runs on the stairs. Yes, Brian's mother replied. Have a good day, Brian. Brian's father said to him, I will. I will, Brian said. Mom, do you have my paper and $5? Brian's mom gave him the money and paper and said, love you, have fun. I will, love you guys, Brian says while he leaves the house to get on the bus to Washington State High School. Hey, Brian, while he's on the bus. Hey, Brian, a teenage boy around Brian's age waves him. Hey, Sean, Brian said. You excited to go to the museum, Sean asked. Yeah, Brian replied. Later at the school, Brian sees John and Ryan, two other friends. Okay, I lost right. Okay, all right, everyone. Do we have our permission slips? Mrs. William asks to the class. Here you go, Brian says while he turns in his $5 and $5 in permission slip with the rest of the class. Okay. All right, class, it's time to go to the Science Museum. The class cheers while they walk out of the class. The class gets down on the bus. Brian sits next to Sean while John and Ryan sit in the seat next to him. During the seat, the bus driver takes a shortcut through a town that's been isolated. Here's when the scary stuff begins. Wait, why are we going this way? I thought the Science Museum was on the other road, Brian said. I'm pretty sure this is a shortcut, Brian said, jumping in to answer. I hope, Brian says nervously. Suddenly, a tall black figure came out of nowhere like it teleported, causing the bus to crash, sliding into a lake. The bus was sinking. It was filling with water. A student named Billy managed to get through the damaged, broken doors and leaped into the water. Billy swam out, drying his face on a black cloth. Billy looked up to see it was a faceless, pale, humanoid creature. The remaining students in the bus heard the dying screams of Billy. The back end of the bus was completely submerged in water. Brian, who was sitting in the seat behind the driver's seat, grabbed onto the driver's seat when the seat Brian was sitting in collapsed along with the seats behind it. Then the unstable driver's seat collapsed, causing Brian to fall the back of the bus, knocking him unconscious. Brian woke up a minute after floating in water. He managed to get to the surface, before he realized he was surrounded by drowning students. John was the best swimmer, but Ryan couldn't swim, so Sean had to help him keep his head above the water so he wouldn't drown. Brian soon blacked out, sinking under the water. But John dived underneath to save him. John I forgot where it was again. Sean, Ryan, and Ryan. No, hold on. My brain's like dead on the inside right now. Sean, John, Ryan, and Brian, man, all got out of the bus. Brian was still out cold, so the others panicked. The girl sold us a futuristic armory called the Echo 10. The Echo 10 is associated with the U.S. military to hunt the paranormal. One of the soldiers used a stun stick to wake up Brian. Who are you guys? John asked. The soldier wearing a black tuxedo with futuristic armor underneath said, "We are the Echo 10, hunters of the paranormal." Ryan said, "Well then, Echo 10, why did you get us out of here?" The soldier wearing a The man in that tuxedo said, "Listen, kid, this place is full of 3 creatures that'll tear your little friends apart. Kate, Charlie, and by our assumptions, the Slenderman." John adds in, "What does this Slenderman look like?" The soldier says, "Slender, pale, tall, sharp dresser." That's how to keep a straight face while doing this. Brian adds on, "I saw something like that." Wait, sharp dresser? What's so sharp about this creature sent from the depths of hell sent to kill us? Dresses. The soldier says, well, he wears a suit. Never mind that. Come on. They could track us. They could track us down. Later, the Echo 10 takes him to a massive tower used for a radio signal. What is this place? Brian asks. "Well, this is the radio tower, the tallest building in the town." The elite Echo Trooper replies, "Well, it doesn't look very sturdy for a radio tower." The black suit Echo Trooper says, "Well, it's what we call base until the signal dish is fixed so we can send a distress signal and leave this hellhole." Brian walks to the stairway grabbing a stun stick from an Echo Trooper saying, "I'm going down, but I don't need a group." John says panically, "Brian, you can't go. You almost drowned, and I'm not letting those creatures make a stalker out of you." "I'll be fine," Brian says. "Besides, with the Echo 10 guys, what could the creatures do?" Brian walked down the stairs of the tower and left the area. When Brian and the Echo Troopers made it to the bottom, a blood-red mist filled the air. "Kate's blood hour," an Echo Trooper says. "What's that?" Brian asks. "It's the timer Kate looked up in the school a couple blocks away," an Echo Trooper replies. "Well, why are we standing here for it?" "Oh my God, what is that?" Brian screamed as Kate charges towards him with her machete. Kate jumps on Brian, almost stabbing him. Brian holds her hand back so Kate won't stab him in the head. Brian kicks Kate off, causing her to flee. "Who is that?" Brian asked. "That, my friend, was Kate," says the black suit Echo Trooper while walking down the wooden stairs of the radio tower. Suddenly, the group hear someone yell, "Charlie!" A white mist filled the air. "Charlie's here! Fall back!" an Echo Trooper shouts. Brian could hear distant growling from Charlie approaching. Brian could see Charlie in the mist. When Charlie was about to pounce, the 13 million robotic golden Echo Trooper grabbed Charlie with the arms that retracted out of the robot's shoulders. With the claws on each hand, the 13 million robot Echo Trooper kicked Charlie into the radio tower, causing him to retreat. "Jesus, this is a weird place. I'd like to think I'm dead and I'm in hell," Brian says. "Well, we should get moving," Brian continues. "Or we could go back up," the black suit Echo Trooper requests. "Doesn't matter how gay that sounds, but I actually want to get back up those stairs," Brian says. After the others get back up Slenderman appears behind Brian. The only thing between the two are the railing of the stairs. Slenderman strikes and slices Brian's shoulder with his tentacles that grew out of his back. Ah, what was that? Brian says, turning around to face Slenderman. Slenderman uses his tentacles to grab Brian's ankle, digging it into it with the thorns around the tentacles, pulling back, slamming Brian to the ground with enough strength to keep conscious. Brian pulls his leg back to get it free from Slenderman's tentacles. To get it free from Slenderman. John grabs a hatchet from the Predator Echo Trooper, slicing off Slenderman's tentacle. The Slenderman retreats. John uses some emergency bandages he brought to put over Brian's leg to stop the bleeding. Brian, as the brave, overconfident person he is, still wanted to hunt and kill Kate and Charlie. John and Brian argued over the situation when Sean jumped in saying, "Listen! If we all go, it could give us the upper hand." And Echo Trooper butted in, "But we need some people to stay and fix the dish. I'll go with an even bigger group to the school. Ryan, I need you to stay at the ground. I need you to stay at the ground and watch if anything happens. If anything happens, run up the stairs to alert the rest. John and Sean, I need you to stay up here and help with the dish so we can leave." Brian tells the group. When Brian and the crew of the Echo Troopers get to the school, they run into a zombie. Oh my God, what happened to you?" Brian asks. An Echo Trooper replies, "If that's the zombie Echo Trooper, it's amazing with distractions." Suddenly, Kate charges up Brian, slamming him against the school wall. Brian gets behind Kate, grabbing a metal baseball bat off the floor, probably dropped by a player at the school. Brian hits Kate while saying, "Strike one," hitting her again. "Strike two," hitting her a third and final time, knocking her down the stairs. "Strike three, you're out." "That was interesting," Brian said. Kate ran back up to the stairs, pushing onto the bat Brian had. Brian shoved her down the stairs with the bat, throwing the bat at her. We should leave," Brian says. When Brian and the crew leave the school, Slender finds them, causing him to separate. Brian trips over a dead Echo Trooper's corpse, causing oh, hold on, I can't speak today. A dead Echo Trooper's corpse, knocking out a flare gun. Brian picks it up, noticing it only had one flare. Brian was about to send a signal before Kate leaped the giant and slashed at his abdominal region. Yes, it means the abdomen. Boom, big words. I did not use a thesaurus on this. I came up with my own brain. Boom, I'm smarter than you, probably. Brian slammed Kate's head into a nearby tree, grabbing her machete and pinning her into the tree with her own weapon. Brian thinks about it, but when Kate pulled the machete out of her chest, Brian shot the flare, blowing up the tree, killing Kate. Brian was stunned in pain, but could soldier through it. Brian got up and walked on. When he was almost to the radio tower, Charlie let out his call and started the hunt. Charlie attacked Brian, biting his already wounded shoulder, causing Brian to slam Charlie into a pole. It was a cut electrical wire next to the two. Brian used a stun stick he took from the Echo Trooper and jammed it into Charlie, shoving him into the downed wire, causing an electrical explosion. Brian flew back and hit his head on the tree while Charlie died in the explosion. Brian was struggling to keep conscious. When his vision cleared, he to see an Echo 10 medical drop. They got the dish fixed. Echo 10 medical drop ship with the black suit, red suit, and purple suit. Echo Troopers. John was an Echo 10 armor without the helmet. "Let's get out of here," the black suit Echo Trooper said. Brian woke up in the hospital with several injuries. Brian was lucky to survive. That is not all. Look, the story's done. It wasn't that long, honestly. I just read. Okay, anyways, that is not all for this story. There'll be Slenderman Rebirth, where they visit the town again, and Slenderman the Death of Slenderman, where they finally kill Slenderman and an epic battle takes place. Anyways, I legitimately just read 1,682 words in under 15 minutes. Whoa. Wow, alright. Yeah, guys, that was Slenderman, the field trip. My own personal story I wrote. I did not ghostwrite anything. No one wrote it for me. I wrote it all myself in a time span of 3 to 4 days. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, share it with your friends and family, even your siblings, maybe a family, sibling, same thing. Yeah. Hopefully this can make it worldwide, maybe. I hope so. I probably won't. But if there's any criticism against any of my stories, I will immediately delete them because I am not going to let that take me down, even though, honestly, I don't know what I want to do in the next video. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Yeah!